maybe we'll learn that later on. But yeah, lots of love to individual players on Immortals that are starting to build up here. All right, a little spice here locked in the end for some power to the top.
Off that initial trade, they forced out both sums from Berserker while only costing their own ignite. They're gonna go again.
Hook onto one, the root effective, and the E-pop by Fleshy. A good setup. First blood for Kenby off of this flash, and then at the corner end of that air, able to set up here with the bot lane off of that aggression that Fleshy had thrown. The long sleep. Can you follow up?
Eminez walked in front of the Battlestar path, so even though the Battlestar was still on its backwards trajectory, Eminez was able to block that. Now they might get a dive.
The responding stun onto Kenby for a moment, but all the while the 2v2 is strong in the bot side. Fleshy trying to get out of there. Sven goes down, but the response stun tactical eliminated at the hand of Berserker, who flashes forward for the double kill. Cloud9 in the mid lane.
Uh-oh, we're back to a fight though.
Right back into it. Revenge goes in, a stun and immediate burn down of Blabber, but the root is good. A hook on forward and brings the Berserker into the center of it all, and the kill to complete some action from Immortals. A double
50 CS lead as well, so Fudge feeling really good, but Immortals getting that slight answer back, the neutral objective of the Dragon, as well as a couple kills for themselves. A nice hook by Fleshy there, and here C9 are going to collapse, but should be able to get out.
Cloud9 did have eyes as we just pressed over that 14-minute mark, thus ending the stage of the game. Revenge, a bit of a blast coming in from Fudge, tries to respond with a repose, but Blabber and Sven are here for some additional support on to the top lane side.
Underneath the turret, see if they can force him back. Looks like it.
Now finally getting the reward for some of that earlier pressure on the bot side, where they are in the lead themselves, as this Rift Herald drops into the mid turret from Cloud9, second afforded to them of this game, and the second drop down. Yes, but I think that one thing that's been so enjoyable about seeing the way Fudge has grown as a player and sheer dominance is we get some action right now though. Lista activating the ultimate to throw back in for the knockup of Root onto Sven, who's getting marked below 50% HP, and the long depth charge onto Blabber, but they take down Fleshy, and with no support here to protect them, C9 see the go button. Sven getting on out of there with the flash, but still alive to support the rest of the team, getting asleep. On to one for Cloud9. Bolulu with a pop onto Fudge. No more deaths to fall.
Dragon of the game as well.
Second Dragon done, 3.8k gold lead.
Does have so much quick potential, like we said, a lot of poke as well with the Jace. That becomes dangerous in these vision battles.
Then into some trouble, throws down the Glacial Fissure to try to redirect, but Fleshy in with the hook is good. A flash forward can be going for the kill, manages to get one.
Just a little bit of a straggler left alone in the jungle.
Easy one to pop once you have multiple members there to be able to contest. Some just look at that shock blast! Fudge, what are you doing? Can be here to join Bolulu. Fudge pushed up. He's just rocking under this turret, rocking all the way, seeing what Cloud9 can do with the attention he is grabbing from Kenby, and Bolulu knows that he is not much longer for this world. Way downtown smash from Bolulu, who gets on out of there, finally taking it down the top laner of Cloud9, who all the while's on the Baron.
Yeah, excellent job by Fudge, getting so many resources down, taken towards him. That means it's a free Baron for Cloud.
And over here across mid and mitigate any of the efforts of Cloud9 to really blast through across these lanes.
Yep, just pushing the mid and bot lane at the exact same time. I think they teleported Eminez back in there as well. They had a ward that just got slept out by Immortals. They could see exactly where the rotation was coming from. They grabbed that turret. Now they're moving back through the jungle to the mid lane one, finishing off all the inners here.
There goes the tier 2. Cloud9 continue with their pursuits. 20 seconds until the next dragon spawns, and considering the map positioning, Cloud9 leaving no opening for Immortals to try to make a play of defense or beyond on this map right now. The wave is thinning though, so Cloud9 just poking them down as much as possible to get them off.
They were able to get the ult out of Berserker for free and then disengage that situation. So if C9 keep pushing up, if they're able to land a little bit of poke, Immortals might find a window to engage onto them here, but they're grouped up. It's very hard to get through a Menace and Sven.
I think Cloud9 making sure to even throw these wards over on the opposite sides here so that the rotations from Kenby can be more slim. Here we go, the Glacial Fissure thrown on down, the Silence and the Fate's Call for tactical to throw his support right back in there, and Sven marked down at half, but that's a Braum, so you're A-okay with it. They bring their attention over to the inhibitor themselves instead. They see the path to victory. They see an angle to try to kill off Tactical, who flashes out of there to keep himself on in it. The last stand from Immortals off of multiple members of Cloud9, but they do have to worry about how low Amenez Fizz and Sven are, and the rest of the squad, pretty much everyone except for Berserker. The follow-up from Immortals to just push them off, but still so many resources granted by Cloud9, even on the back of this pursuit. Woo! Trying to go for it, Kenby stepping up big, stepping on down into the grave. Cloud9 out with an inhib and a death onto the enemy jungler. See if Revenge can make something happen coming over from this riverside. Berserker's right in the back of line and low enough for a hit, a flash over the wall. So now Revenge is looking for another target, but Cloud9 make him the target. A stun onto Balulu as he gets himself on out of there. Immortals trying to make the flank play, but can't get any dub from it.
Cloud9 keep breaking Immortals' ankles. They're baiting them in over and over again. Balulu thought he could find the kill. That gets Kenby dead. Revenge tries to find the TP kill. He drops. Now Balulu himself finished off Cloud9. It's the push that just won't end.
I get it.
Grabbing a Nexus turret and then finding multiple exit kills as Immortals. I see why they chase them down. You could see the fights never end. This is an extended sequence. Uh-oh.
Yep, the fight keeps
right back
going. And that's putting his body between the rest of the team and Immortals. There's not really any extended vision from Immortals for them to be able to corral Cloud9. So all Cloud9 do take down Nautilus, take down the enemy support, and we're seeing a repeat of the movement that we did just prior, pushing this wave up. They already took down one of the Nexus turrets. There's just half of another to go. Cloud9 coming into this super week with a vengeance, wanting to do all they can to claim that #1 spot, and Immortals just one by one, the pillars that stand between Cloud9 and making their statement on the week. 2-0 to start it off.
Cloud